This is a public service announcement. Viewer discretion is advised. If you find any of the following content vulgar, crude, or otherwise offensive, please leave a comment telling us why. Then promptly piss off. This is a public service announcement. Viewer discretion is advised. If you find any of the following content vulgar, crude, or otherwise offensive, please leave a comment telling us why. Then promptly piss off.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's the DRE here with MCBB, and we're giving it to you. We're bringing you the DLTV Season 3 of Dash League, baby. And we're doing it like this, y'all. Doing it like this, doing it like this. Dash League back again. Let's push the button, let the match begin. Come on, party people, get on the party bus. Don't like the party, come party with us. Flip it, flop it, cart it, hop it. If no riders, cart it, stop it. Drop it, lock it, rock it, off it. Pop it, toss it, in they cough it.
Shoot, there he is. No, wait, there he is now. I said, shoot, there she is. No, now, there she is now. I said, shoot, there he is. No, wait, now he's over here. I said, shoot, there she is. Ah, fuck, there she was. Shit, never mind.
3 kings, that's the theme. No Mark Wahlberg, but we got the theme. Y'all don't like the yelling, but that's just me. Enough about that, let's talk about the teams. Fastest supreme rocketeer on the screen. Dash like a fiend, now you know what I mean. A bunch of new teams, jackpot a few G's. No crying about Pete, won't get sympathy.
Shoot, there he is. No, wait, there he is now. I said, shoot, there she is. No, now, there she is now. I said, shoot, there he is. No, wait, now he's over here. I said, shoot, there she is. Ah, fuck, there she was. Shit, never mind.
Shoot, cause a ruckus, who the fuck is gonna stop us? I said shoot, cause a ruckus, who the fuck is gonna stop us? I said shoot, cause a ruckus, who the fuck is gonna stop us? I said shoot, cause a ruckus, who the fuck is gonna stop us? I said shoot, shoot. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? In the place to be is Dre Day, DRE here with my man Percent on Follow Can and main com today because I'm gonna make sure he talks way more than me. But what's the matchup? What's the matchup? What's the matchup? Woo! UNSC versus Duh. Let's get it. Got it good. Woo! What's up, Percent?
Dude, I'm excited. This is the first of a series of really great matchups today. A lot of good games scheduled and a lot of like ones that we can't even really fully predict. Like right here, right now, and I can give you some inside information. Duz is hoping to get a 5th player. You know, sometimes that happens. We might be seeing a 4v5. Honestly, I don't know. It's looking like that's a strong possibility. So I would say Duz got this in the bag, but when you only have 4 players, that's not exactly something you can say.
What's the oh my god, what was the mix up? Who's supposed to be here that's not currently?
So honestly, it's just a whole slew of shit. Like if I'm being honest, like so Yellow had to leave. His family's moving right now, and then you know, just a bunch of players are sleeping or out of town. Flippy got a job, he's unavailable. Just like the universe conspiring against to
right
make
now,
this happen.
currently. Oh my
but
god!
You know, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I mean, honestly, I hope that anyone shows up and takes that 5th spot, because playing down a player is brutal. It really is. I mean, 4v5 against any team is tough, but 4v5 against UNSC, a Season 0 team, is going to be super tough. So, I don't know, man. Right now, you know, they've got some good players in there. You got DN, Spaghetti, Child, which is Noggle, and Quadio. That's a strong 4, but God, you need a 5th, man. You really do. So, and then this team also has D later today. Yeah, you can't come up with 4 right now, and then you're going to play at a super late time when Noggle may or may not be awake still. It's
Flippy,
just scary.
Flippy, she goes like, Flippy has a job. What the? And then that's lame.
Yeah, I mean, you can't double book. You can't book 2 matches in one day and then have 4 players.
Yeah. I don't know how this is gonna work. They had 2 matches in one day.
It's tough, man. But hey, you know what? The 4 of these guys are gonna give it their all. That's what's gonna happen.
So is that a possibility though? Can they do 4v5
I mean,
or what's the rules?
Yeah.
What's the rules?
Yeah, they can 4v5, and I think they have like 4 minutes left before UNSC is probably gonna hit the start button. Per the rules, they're allowed to do that. And I mean, you know, we're looking at how things are. Oh wait, we may have a Miracle showing up. Fractor woke up from the dead, and he is trying to get in the game. Hopefully he can make it before it starts. This is gonna be
We got a
it's gonna be
matchup
close.
today.
Yeah, and with Fractor showing up, that's great because that's a big relief. That's a good roster. That's a good roster to fight this UNSC team. I think this is gonna be a great battle. I'm just gonna commentate based on Fractor making it in time. So I genuinely believe that is gonna take this. They're playing one of their better maps in Launchpad, and then I think afterwards they're playing Yellow, which is good for both teams. I don't think that gives us particularly strong advantage to either, but especially, you know, I mean, in my opinion, and obviously not a knock on anyone on but I think Flippy is the best waterway player in this team, and unfortunately, I don't believe. I mean, obviously, he's not going to make it to this particular matchup, so that's rough. But they do have the child, who's a crazy on waterway. So I mean, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. I'm curious what UNSC does too, because they've got a few sniper types and a few aggressive pushers. M-Dub's crazy. I'm really happy he's back in the league. Dude, just like he's like Maverick actually, like, you know, the kill be kill kind of mentality, and he's a really fun player to watch. I really like having the cam on him a good bit, so we'll probably see that. I don't know, man. I think this is going to be one of those really great matches, one of the ones that people go back and watch a few times just because of how interesting and close it'll be. But we're just waiting on Fractor to show up, and I think we're all just kind of crossing our fingers, man. 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Yeah, no. The commissioner's bitch is watching my matchup today for the first time, apparently, and he's keeping tabs on the time. He's making sure this time's the time. So come on, get in there.
Yeah, Fractor, you gotta load up, brother. Maybe we shouldn't have been playing VR chat Among Us so late last night. I don't know.
Is that what happened? Jesus.
That maybe what happened. That maybe what happened. Hey, you know, team bonding is important. It's really
I'm
crucial.
torn between these two maps. Between these two teams because, you know, obviously you got the HH versus the homies on the DN.
Yeah, you got two. Well, you got two HH on the right now though. You got Quadio and DN. DN being one of the newest members of HH. It's not a totally one-sided affair. Yep. So it's 2 versus 2 HH, but UNSC is technically an HH team. I think, you know, historically that's kind of where their roots are.
Why you gotta put it all like that? Because oh man. Well, who do you have? You say you have the. Okay, I'm gonna take UNSC.
I've got the only if Fractor makes it in time. You know, and I see in the chat Lat saying they can wait. It's their choice, but you know, if Style starts it, then we're just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to switch that that prediction. Waterway maybe they could pull off a 4v5, but Payload is a game of numbers.
Yeah,
like
numbers.
It always is a game of numbers. It's who has the most people in the area.
Yeah.
And being down a player is just like a death sentence there. It's next to impossible.
Yeah, for sure.
Very few teams could take on a team as strong as UNSC with 4 players and put up any sort of fight. Like I genuinely don't know. Maybe D could do it. Maybe Arc, maybe TMM, but probably not. I mean, that's tough. It really is just a numbers game.
Hey, we're waiting for the matchup to start. Take over. Keep talking.
Oh, he showed up. He's got the wrong tag.
Keep
Oh, God. All right, so Fractor here. His teammates are probably fixing to yell at him to get the hell out of there and get the right tag on. There he goes. Oh, man. Just a comedy of errors right now. But, hey, it's going to come together. We all really want to see this matchup, I'm sure. This is literally like one of the better paired teams to see play against each other, and I'm excited for it. One up Craig getting ready right here. It's going to be a good game. I mean, it looks like Styles being really cool and giving them some extra time. That's really nice. Definitely doesn't have to do that per the rules. He could have started it, and he's not, so that's awesome. And there we go. We finally got a 5v5. Thank God. Awesome.
We got it.
You know, shout outs to UNSC for being really cool and not forcing to start the map. That's awesome. It's really nice to see teams.
Shout outs to UNSC. That's why I got UNSC and you got the. And let's see how this matchup goes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if UNSC wins, I'll be happy for him. I mean, I like all the dudes on that team too. So I mean, but I do coach the.
Don't start changing your tune now.
I do. Oh, hold on. I mean, I'll be clear. I coach the. I have a very vested interest in seeing them win games. Like, I mean, I've spent too much time trying to make these guys better to not want them to win every matchup they play. Oh yeah, we could give them the green light now.
I think we're about ready to go. Versus UNSC. Ready all day.
I'm excited, man.
Dash League. Let's get it.
I might be a bit late, but I was gonna say I'm going for the.
Oh shit!
What up, Stone?
Up and coming team. Yeah, I've been here like the entire time.
Stone. We left
Stone comes from the previous iteration of the, which was I. So yeah, no, and Stone's been somewhat of a coach to this team as well. All of Team M's been really hands-on, helping these guys out.
Oh, let me fix this.
Right. Check it out. Crusader looks like he's rolling the pistols. Maybe we got Frozen Galaxy running up. Just gonna chill out here. A lot of pistol users, but Style Dev going back for these shocks. Smart move. I'm imagining that means there's got to be at least one other shock user, right? Maybe, maybe not.
Match starts.
Oh, yep,
in
yep. Frozen
3,
Galaxy. Cool.
2, 1, go. First elimination.
Fractor getting out there. Fractor the Cracker. One up getting some good kills, but getting taken out, and it looks like they're pretty much almost cleared the area. Just one more red bot in the area. If they can get rid of him, and get cart moving, they'll be on a roll.
Very good start. 5-0.
Yeah, this is a strong start. They cleared everything out. Hopefully their comms are on point, like we've been trying to train them up on. That red dash trail just disappeared, and Novel's trying to find them. Doing his best. You see 2 red bodies down. And right now, you know, it's pretty close in KD, but like the cart's pretty much moving. Noggle already took some damage in the lane and went up to finish him off. It didn't sound right. Crusader coming down, but look, 2 on cart. That's a strong move. It prevents them from being able to trickle back there and get those kills and stop the cart. Fractor low on health, opting not to go for a health pickup and getting killed as a result of it. I'm assuming he called it out to his team though, because they're ready to take him on. DN also low on health here. UNSC's actually doing a pretty good job, but I mean 5 minutes is a lifetime right here at the top of this hill. It's just this is where things start to get interesting. Does the rocket slow things down? I mean, how does UNSC respond at this point? Frozen Galaxy getting a kill there. Rocket's barely missing cart on that last one, but that probably gives the little bit of confidence to ride the cart, knowing that not every rocket's going to land on it. And that's because of where he's standing. He's protecting his life more than trying to specifically target cart, which is not a bad strategy by any means. And now he's going to peek out where he's going to get perfect aim on it. Oh, but look, Spaghetti being a Rocketeer himself, I always love to see a Rocketeer go after a Rocketeer, because he understands the impact that a Rocketeer has more than anyone else.
Exactly.
And look, they're just rolling this cart, but hey, 4 minutes and 8 seconds, they're actually starting to get really stopped. And I think that's a large result of the rockets, but they took rockets out, and now 1UP Crit is just kind of doing damage control here, making it, ooh, good kill by Fractor, saving Child's life. Fractor's going to have to push up and maybe make sure that they don't pull any more rockets up, because they've just been stopped by those things. 1UP getting a nice kill. DN right here, but he doesn't see the guy behind him. Is he going to take care of business before it's too late? We don't know. Oh, nice. Taking out Style Dev. That's going to get rid of rockets for a little bit, but hey, they're 20 seconds behind pace right now, which is not great. I mean, they're going to have to do some making up. Child's pushed up, but he's low health again, and so he's just going to hope that he can take out the... Oh, and look, Style Dev sees him, knows he's there. A little bit of a ping difference, so the guy peeking the corner was going to get the advantage there, and that happened to be Style Dev this time. That's why I thought it was kind of strange for Noggle to be hiding in a corner with low health. And the rockets are back up. Carts stopped. They're falling behind pace. Those gonna have to do something to pull it together. Crusader low health gets taken out by Noggle. And now we've got another one. I mean, they're patrolling this cart really well. It does not go in strong group ups. Rockets are back up. They have to come target him. DN doing a great job of that. Captain of the team knows what's important. But now you got M-Dubs running up with his kill be kill style. Take care of Quadio right there. That's fairly big. That's going to stop any cart movement. And they're able to set back up. And at 2 minutes, 30 seconds left, now does in very strong danger of not making checkpoint. This is a good defensive hold by UNSC. As we move through this little bridge here, it'll prevent rockets from being as big of a threat for just a minute, which really should give an opportunity to go ahead and take care of the Rocketeer so they can get more movement after they cross that bridge. But this is tough because UNSC is really well set up. Great kill by DN. DN taking out rockets. He can now ride cart a little bit safely. He's got to take care of these people, but they're set up on the left and right of him, able to take him out really well. DN looks like he's maybe waiting for this dash pickup. Hopefully he's going to wait for some teammates, but nope, he's going to rush in. One kill. Again. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. You got to get rid of those rockets. It's basically the only, goal here is get rid of rockets so you can move that cart. Finally getting some movement. They've made up some good time here. They're probably going to make checkpoint if they can get rid of rockets, but that's a big if. Some good kills, but hey, rockets are still up and alive, and that's a problem. Oh, but you know what? Now we're at this angle. Oh, good kill by Style Dev. Holy shit. Getting in there, taking care of cart, but hey, he's all the way back. I did see 4 of the players dead, so that'll give him a little bit of a breathing room to get back here. But right now, this is not a great angle. He's going to have to try to get some splash damage, it looks like he's going to do, but Right there, his teammates doing a good job of taking care of business. A minute, 13 seconds left. I would say Tho's going to make checkpoint now, but this has been an ugly pre-checkpoint push.
1 minute,
Just
1 minute, 1 minute.
Really strong hold by UNSC. Really great defense. 2 UNSC players dead. 1 minute left, man.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
There we go.
Check,
Checkpoint,
check.
and they get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
check it,
I mean,
check
at
it,
this
check
point,
it out.
At this point, Styles' best interest is to get away so he can come back behind the cart and explode it, but he's not going to be able to do that because Tho's aware. So let's see if they can get a push going. Triple stacking, get some good movement. They're hoping, I assume, to make up some lost time, and they need to. They really do. I mean, 6 minutes here is pretty far back if they're expecting to get anywhere near the finish, which honestly is looking next to impossible right now. Taking some damage. This time he does go for health. Gets the kill as well. That's really nice. And we see a lot of dead red robots here, so the strat's kind of working. They're getting things moving. They really have a lot of time to make up, but it's not possible. We've seen it in other games before, where the team that barely made checkpoint just basically makes up the entire difference. Onyx did that against Bias, where they just eked through the checkpoint and then just steamrolled all their way to the doorway over there, around the 85% mark. So I'm assuming that's what Does hoping to do. Spaghetti pushing up, but is the cart down? And so Spaghetti really should be on cart right now. This is not great. I mean, you don't want to abandon the cart to go get some kills. It's much better to get movement going, but they do have it back up. Now it's down again. Spaghetti's obviously not, on comms, like paying attention to everything like he should be, but that's okay. He's still staying alive and getting kills. Now he's back on cart. See some dead red robots protecting the cart pretty well.
Oh yeah. But Does kind of pushing through right now. Does pushing.
Yeah, this is
through
good.
real fast.
They're starting to make up. They're starting to make up some lost ground. I mean, honestly, a lot of teams have figured out the pre-checkpoint hold, and it's the second half that people just don't practice nearly as much because it's harder to practice. Like genuinely, like even in a scrimmage, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna hold them pre-checkpoint. That's great, but you've got so much more map left. And I've always talked about this map in like 2 sections. It really is. It's a tale of 2 stories. It's totally different. The pre-checkpoint phase and the post-checkpoint phase are entirely different gameplay styles, entirely different strategies required to do well in both. So it's all up to each team to figure out what to do. And you see this quite often when a team makes checkpoint, that everything changes. So 4.5 minutes here, almost 4:45. Not bad, but it right here is where like Arc has that really strong hold. If UNSC's been studying Arc game tape, very well could be the same thing, just like they did at the checkpoint. But good job on that group up. We see a bunch of blue bodies in the same area. Fracture with a shotgun. I'm assuming this is the DC server and they're not having a ton of fun. We played some DC servers today and everyone was getting packet loss at the same time. I think a lot of us are looking forward to just getting rid of it so we can get the New York server running for like all of the East Coast purposes. Oh man, what even happened there?
Yeah, that was strange.
Shotgun just failed him. Oh, that's the worst, man. It's like a shotgun blast directly to his face, and there's like peekers means that you didn't get the kill, and the rewind shows that hey, you're already dead, so you can't get a kill in that fashion. Noggle protecting cart. Ooh, good kill there.
What's going on, guys? This is first
What's
push.
up? What's up? Yeah, you missed a lot of fun. The barely made it. It was looking like a 4v5 for the longest time, but Fractor showed up in the nick of time to save the day. And
Nice.
then they barely made. I mean, checkpoint was a struggle. UNSC had such a strong hold, and the broke through, and they've made up some decent time. But I mean, right here, you're looking at 3.5 minutes left. They haven't even made it to that bridge, to that that little archway there, and it's going to be really tough for them to get far. I mean, honestly, I think ideally they're looking to get to this bend at around 92%. But it's possible. I mean, it depends on how UNSC handles this portion of the map. Every team does such a different job of controlling this. And if The has one really strong push, they can push through there and maybe get some more movement.
So you're saying they barely made checkpoint and got to this point, and they have 3 minutes left?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep,
That's
what
what I'm
saying.
amazed
It's
at.
it's a tale of 2 maps, really. Like, the first half of this map is very, very different from the second half of this map, and we've seen it before. We've definitely seen it before, where teams make up lots of time after barely hitting checkpoint. That's what happened here. We had less than a minute left, and yeah, now they're right here with 3 minutes left. It's definitely possible for them to get pretty far, but hey, oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh
Yes.
shit! Get one more! Get one more! Come on, man!
Damn,
It doesn't count if you use a rocket. Sorry.
It's still a headshot with a rocket.
It doesn't count. You splash damage to the head, and it's a death.
Nah, it's red skull. It's a headshot.
It's not a headshot. It's a fake headshot.
It means full damage.
You know
for
what though?
rockets, but-
They finally did it. They did break through now
They did.
Each way means that 91,
minutes left,
92% is certainly possible, definitely on the table. Oh, I just had a hardware glitch or something. I'm out.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. But yeah, no, that's crazy pushing. The next hard part is getting this cart rotated or turned a little bit.
Definitely, and that's going to require significant coordination from which honestly they weren't showing. I mean, but part of that is they had a really last minute everyone's showing up. It's been a bit rough.
Yeah.
Man, my parsec is not loading. Let me see if I can.
Okay. Take your time. I got it.
Cool.
What do we got? We got what? DN, of course, Noggle going off.
Yeah.
UNSC Style crushing it.
Style was killing
Frozen
it with
Galaxy.
the rockets, just absolutely stopping the payload from doing anything at all. All right, I'm back. I just need you to hit the accept button there. Cool. Right now they're at a good hold, but a minute 15 left. They can make that turn, which would be very not impossible. It'd be very tough for UNSC to also reach that point, assuming that by now these people are a bit warmed up. I mean, we did a warm-up game with right before this, and they only had 4 show up. Actually, one of them was a bias player, I think, so they had 3 show up. Actually, no, I'm sorry. One was Flippy, who's out of commission for the day, unfortunately. And yeah, no, I guess he has a job now, which is cool. But you got to prioritize. Hyperdash is way more important than work.
Exactly.
I know, right?
It's just one of those things.
I just feel sorry for the kids where it's like the parents are like, no Wi-Fi for you. It's like, what? I got a match. Everyone's relying on me.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, Mom?
Exactly.
This is Hyperdash.
Team M&M's had that. It's like, we're going to a movie. Like, what?
Yeah.
You can't do
Do they
that.
not understand? You speak to somebody.
I just tell my wife this is a job. Like I'm working a job right now. This is,
Right.
it's just easier
nice
to explain
headshot.
to you what Dash League is.
It looks like he's
good
using
headshot.
a stock. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
assume so.
Hard to say, right?
Stock cringe.
Yeah, I think he is a stock user because I've heard him say something about using it.
Oh!
Well, it's cringe, but it's fine.
5
5
4
seconds, so they couldn't rotate it.
3 2
And here we go. No one's gonna get in. Oh wait, DN, is he gonna get overtime? Oh no, he's
No.
not.
It's
He's not. They
over!
take care of business, and there you go, 87%.
87%.
This is achievable, but they're going to be looking to stop them pre-check. I mean, that's obviously the goal right now. And if they can do
course.
that, then obviously none of this matters. 87's a pretty good place to get to, but if they break checkpoint, Doe's going to have to be scared. They're definitely going to have to be scared. So Spaghetti almost certainly going to grab rockets. He's got gold rockets. It's his whole
Child on
thing
top,
right now.
49-49. Damn.
Hey,
Crit,
he's
42-46.
a beast. He's a beast, man. The child. A stupid name, but a fantastic player.
Stupid name. That should be his name.
I mean, he
And
should be
it's a name.
novel. Let's be realistic. What the hell, man?
I mean, what the hell's Noggle either? I mean,
Yeah.
it don't matter, you know?
Fair,
It's all weird.
that is a fair point.
Yeah, your play makes who you are, so he's crushing it. I don't care what his name is.
First elimination.
It's literally just funny. The child. I love the name The. I love the name The, man. I literally would want to join them just to be the percent.
It is pretty epic.
They got message like, hey, this is a boring name. You also change it. It's like, what?
What?
No, this is an epic name. Did you shit me? Each one of them gets to be the Claudio, the Rusty, like the
Exactly.
Fracture. That's awesome, man.
I would be like,
I think it's clever.
I'm
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Dre Day.
Ooh, they have spaghetti.
The,
Lighten
right,
them
that's a
up.
good question. Is it the or the? I think we need some
I am
clarification.
the Dre Day.
Oh my god, Spaghetti is just wrecking shit with these rockets.
Wrecking.
He's doing a fantastic job. Wow.
Yeah, I got no answer
I've
so far.
not seen him play like this before, and he is wild right now. I mean, he looks like Flippy or Dark Moon almost, like crazy. Finally getting taken out.
Wow, the time they're buying right now is just so
But
valuable.
yeah, this is insurmountable. I mean, at this point, they were already up at that bend right there. So yeah, this is definitely a great defensive showing
I
right
mean,
now.
this is the
He's gonna try
easy
to get
time.
10 dubs. Ooh, yeah, this is when you should be just rolling. But hey, they're doing a good job keeping people in the area, and that's where it comes down to. I mean, you got to get a full clear and then finally take and maintain control of this. And if you can't do that, you're gonna just keep on letting them trickle back in and get you, and that's what's kind of been happening. So right now, M-Dub's doing a good job though. He just took out a few people. We see 3 dead on their end, and Quad very low as well. Quad's probably hanging back there a little bit. Just got taken out. M-Dub's replenishing his health, going for that kill be kill mentality. He sees a red body. The red body doesn't see him, and he takes him out. The child takes him out right afterwards. Good job. All getting on cart. They're behind. They're really behind.
Way
I mean-
behind.
I mean, granted, at this point, I'd say the was probably 20 seconds behind getting to the bottom of that hill, but man, this is looking like they're gonna be at 40 to minute behind if they keep up
I
with
mean,
this
it's
pace.
4 minutes and they're at the top of the hill still.
That's right, and it's not like the doesn't know how to stop someone from getting down the hill. A lot of teams will just allow you to just roll when you get to the top right to the bottom, but nope, the rockets have changed that. The way that people and teams have been using rockets have changed that, and it's really tough to get all the way to the bottom of this hill when the other team's established and ready for you. There you go, watch Spaghetti getting his second rocket. That was a kind of a risky maneuver, but it worked for him this time.
Straight stole it. Just came in
Yeah.
as a yoink.
He's low though, and I think that's a mistake. He should probably wait for health. You know, it takes so freaking long to get these rockets, but hey, he's staying alive, so credit to him.
And he got the health. It worked out.
And they're trying their damnedest to get him down. Like, this is definitely their big goal right here. But Spaghetti plays in such a wacky, you know, run around the play space type fashion. It's hard to take care of him.
Yep.
There you go. He's getting kills, man. And now they're finally at the bottom of the hill, about 50 seconds behind.
I mean, he's just destroying all of them right now.
This is
Yep.
epic. I mean, this is epic.
Yep.
You see two totally different rocket play styles between him and Style. Both very effective, but watching him play is just fun. He's just all over the damn place. It's like watching Noggle or Flippy play, but with rockets. Although Flippy does use rockets in that fashion nowadays, which is cool. We saw that on stream last week.
Oh, and Dre, I think we should turn down that like numbing effect of the cam.
Okay.
It totally takes away from someone like especially Spaghetti right there. He was moving a lot faster than that cam was showing.
All right.
Yeah, yep. He was moving around in real life too. That's something Spaghetti's been working on a lot in Rec Room, way before he ever played this game. That's like, if you ever play Rec Room, it's obnoxious. I mean, you think people are sweats in this game? Those dudes just like, they absolutely just run the hell all over everything, and the bullets travel much slower, so it's significantly more effective. It's kind of funny to watch though, like the wiggling.
Yep.
But hey, 2 minutes left. They're finally under the bridge. I mean, honestly, they can make checkpoint. They're not that far behind. They did make up a lot of space when they finally took Spaghetti down, but it's not going to be easy. It just the thing is though, at this stage, it really only takes one or two good group pushes. Oh shit!
Oh,
shit!
Spaghetti's just on a
Yeah.
roll.
But it only takes one or two good pushes to get that cart through the checkpoint here. It's not like, oh my god, you know, they have to get everyone out of the area and then push for a whole minute. No, like, they have to get everyone out of the area and push for like 30 seconds, probably less than that.
Yep.
So it's definitely within reason, you know. I mean, probably 15 seconds, honestly, pure cart movement. But there's also overtime,
Ooh,
which extends it drastically.
good-
Some great
good kill on
kills
that
by
dub.
Spaghetti. I mean, this is actually like really fun to watch. You know, a lot of
Ooh,
times
almost
the
died.
Rocky, yeah, he took some
I
damage
hate
on his
that.
own teammate.
I did that twice like yesterday.
Oh, I was
Teammates.
getting mad. Yeah, I'm not even a Rocketeer. I just get mad when my teammates kills my Rocketeer. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's not, oh
Ooh,
shit!
another
Come
double.
on! I mean, this is this is literally the best I've ever seen Spaghetti play. Like hands down, this is the best performance I've
Well,
ever
a
seen.
part of it also is UNSC not able to have any kind of real plan to take him out.
Well, how could you? Like, this guy is just, you don't even know where he's at, and when you do find him, he just wiggles his way out of it. Oh, there we go. You just gotta
Yeah.
post dash him.
Oh,
That's all
wow.
it takes.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
you
Man,
attack.
what a
You
good job.
attack.
Look, 3 on.
Yeah,
This is
3 on.
looking
That's
like
it.
they're gonna make it. 40 seconds left.
Come on. Come on.
Done, not in there, and that's like I said. It really only takes one
Oh!
strong push to get it here, and there we go. Checkpoint. So they're actually about
Wow.
evenly paced right now.
Crazy
It's
recovery.
Very evenly paced.
Yeah.
The question is, do they do the same type of post checkpoint push that we saw out of and that's going to make a lot of difference. But then also the group ups. Once they do get a hold, once their defense does stop them,
Yep.
will UNSC be able to organize themselves in a way to get that cart through those really hard pushes to push through? Right now, though, the child at 70 kills is just absolutely wrecking things. 70 kills, man. Crazy.
Hey Dre, we got something with the images up top. The bars are blocking the KDs.
All right.
Just.
I thought I fixed
no,
that
it's
already.
good. It's good.
I think something
No,
happened in
we're
my
good.
setup, but no, I'm gonna fix it later.
Oh, no, we're good.
The other
It just
grabbed a
went.
shot.
No, I know what you're
It's
talking
just
about, though.
work.
You're right.
He must have had this to break checkpoint. Oh, Spaghetti not able to get the kill, getting taken out by Style with that shot. Very nice play by Style, though.
Interesting, just splashing those areas. I don't know about that, but whatever works.
It worked on Spaghetti.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, and he got a kill on the health. So I mean,
Yeah.
hey, he's making it work.
Yep.
Splash away style. Splash away.
Splash away is right. Did I just see a shotgun somewhere? Cringe. And they're stacking up Payload too, trying to make up for lost time,
Yep. Yeah.
just
I mean,
like the did.
I missed that first, push of the. So I mean, the fact that I guess they beat them means that that this was close, but to me, they struggled hard to get that checkpoint.
They did,
UNSC.
but it was the same on both ends, really. Just a little bit of different rocket styles, but they both really stopped the payload, and they struggled really hard to get style dev down as well.
Bunch of blues pushing forward, but not
good
pushing
kills by
hard.
Quadio. I mean, he really just stopped a good push from happening. Finally got some rockets up in this area. Spaghetti back to it. Let's see what he can do. I mean, this is they've been struggling really all game to deal with Spaghetti's rockets.
Yep. Looks like they're still not prioritizing taking him out either. No,
Well,
they
it's
got
hard,
one
man.
guy.
It's hard to prioritize killing this guy. He's just
What do you
wiggling
mean it's
his way
hard?
out
You just
of
be
it.
like, hey, Rekko, kill this guy, and then they're
Oh,
gone.
okay, yeah. It's a Titan level call out. That's what we call those. It's hey, Inept, we need you to team wipe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell Moon every game. That's a strategy, Moon. Team wipe.
No,
please.
yeah, we genuinely use that call out. It's when
Yeah.
Titan plays. He's like, hey, I need you to go team wipe them.
Yep.
And then if it happens, he's like, see, I made that happen.
Need a little motivation, that's all. Well, 4 minutes, and they're pretty far back.
Yeah. Oh, good kills by Fractor. Can't get that last one, but still, it lets his team get a hold of this section.
No, these doing a very good job holding this area.
Yep, 3 minutes and a half. I mean, they're pretty on pace with each other, though. You know, end game, it comes down to everything. It's going to be close. I don't think this is going to be far off. Either they're going to win with very little time left, or they're going to lose by very few percentage.
I mean, but we saw that last point. You need so much time for just that. So I expect them to probably get to the arch or the alleyway area, but you know, trying to hit that mark, I mean, that's when you need that time.
I mean, it
They're
just
moving.
depends, though. The being a bit, you know, everyone just kind of woke up and got out of bed last second, and they struggled to get everyone in here. These players that are playing, you know, I mean, they're good, but I don't know how organized they can be through this last stretch. 3 minutes is kind of, it is doable for sure. It just depends if the can set up properly.
I mean, it's a
And
good point.
every team's a little different. Again, right now, it's going to take them 30 seconds to finish this. If they can clear the out of the area and the makes mistakes, then UNSC is going to beat them with very, you know, just one or two more pushes.
I mean, I imagine even with completely lack of coordinated play, you could still hold this. But you're right. Who knows? All it takes is a team wipe. A team wipe, triple stack, boom, you got it.
Yep.
They're holding
Yeah.
them
And
up
Style
this
Dev
point
back
right
on the
here,
shocks.
in the joint.
And look, there's 3 people down, so they're getting movement. They're through the archway. I mean, this is
Yep. What up?
this
Get
is
on
the
there.
worst
Up.
case scenario. Honestly.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you're right. And then you just seeing dead bodies, and they're
Yep.
getting forward.
They're still
and,
moving.
you know,
They're still moving. I mean,
Yeah.
2 minutes left. They've got very little room to go. This is looking like a
Yeah.
definitive victory for UNSC. This is gonna be tough, man. This is such a.
It is crazy.
Make
It's
some mistakes.
crazy seeing like the strengths and weaknesses of different parts of the map. I mean, you're right. It's
Right.
just
Right. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
look at every single portion of the map as the same because they're not, and every team doesn't have the same fundamental understanding of how to hold each portion of the map. Theoretically, they should have stopped them for 2 to 3 minutes at that archway, and they didn't. So I mean, you know, mistakes were made. They're gonna try to look, you know, to make up for it. But look, no one's on cart. CDN finally realizing that this is a problem, gets on
Yeah.
cart. But you know, hopefully he's running comms and calling that shit out. Quadio now on cart. We got a
90
second one.
seconds,
They're gonna
90
arrive with,
seconds!
Yep.
they're
But
gonna
V
arrive with
burned.
explosives.
V burned 2 minutes from this on when they were pushing.
Another
You know,
set of
like for-
explosives. Someone's got to get on cart to replace the guy who died. I mean, they're doing a good job now. You don't see 3 people on cart, which is good. You don't see the cart just one person on it and no one else near it, which is good. You got some people hanging out in the area ready to jump on cart, and hopefully they are very conscious of the fact that. And now we're a little bit over disrupting. Maybe we'll see if that works out in their favor. Explosive arriving. Yeah, I mean, look right now. If he doesn't get on that fucking cart.
Yeah, I know,
Oh, it's
right?
over.
And there it
Oh,
is.
see,
And there
yeah,
it is. I mean, that's it.
the game.
That's it. That's the game.
They
So
disrupted
they
too
over
much.
disrupted. You know, you can see it. You know, they send people
Yeah.
forward, and boom. Now it just takes one person to get behind them and get that kill. But great win by UNSC. They did a fantastic job of making up for lost time when they needed to. We saw some cool use of explosives, and they pulled out a victory that they needed to pull out. So I mean, that's a strong team. That's a
Oh, yeah.
season 0 team. And they showed their vet status against this disorganized team that should have done better. I mean, looking at the KDs across the board, like the should have won this in a lot of ways. Looking at certain sections of the map where the was so strong, you know, you really did look like, oh, there's no way this ain't gonna happen. But that's not how it happened. That's not how it shakes out. UNSC had a bit more discipline and a bit more coordination, And that's
Oh, yeah.
what made the difference today. I mean, it was so
No, for
close,
sure.
but that's definitely what made the difference. A more disciplined approach to the match.
I mean,
so.
it looked more like brains over brawn kind of thing.
That's
you know?
it.
And
That's exactly right.
so
that's exactly
yeah,
right.
hats off. I know Style Dev's been putting more time back into the team, trying to get them up to speed, and some of the newer guys who don't have season 0 level experience, you know, trying to get everybody on the same page. So you see it paying off. They're definitely looking good. It
100%.
looked like impossible when you're at 4
Yep.
minutes at the top of the hill when you're having to hit
Yep.
check. It's like, what do you? It's like, no way, this is a mismatch, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, they came,
But no,
they hit it.
They did it, and they did it through very coordinated pushes, where everyone kind of understood their role. And then we also did it through mistakes made by the other team. I mean, legitimately, they should have held them at that archway. But what you saw instead was a lot of just over disruption. You know, no one protecting the cart. Maybe having 1 to 2 players at that cart, and then everyone else pushing up. And they're not doing a good enough job of breaking up the group ups when they do push up. They're not clogging all the lanes that need to be clogged, and instead they're allowing people to sneak past them. And that may have even been something they intentionally. I honestly don't know. Like sometimes you just let a guy go, but like in this scenario, you can't do that. You have to chase him down, and realistically, you have to be ready to get on cart. And that's what we saw the big mistakes made. I mean, you got so little room to go. You need like 3 people ready to jump on that cart as soon as it gets down, and that just didn't happen for the. In fact, they unfortunately sent a bit too much disruption at that point, when they should have probably been a bit more defensive.
Well, they're gonna move on to Dom, where I feel like it's gonna favor them. There's only so much brains you can apply to Dom.
That's right. There's only
I just
so
hear,
much brain power
Percent
that
making
you
a
can
lot of
apply.
excuses because he chose the and I choose UNSC and I won. That's all. I'd like to make that point.
Excuses. I'm giving you the
Nah, I'm just
explanation.
kidding.
Is that why you were smiling this whole time, Dre? I saw you smiling
I'm
at the camera
smiling.
the whole time. Big grin.
I'm smiling because let me take
You
this.
won money or something.
I might have won favors. Anyways, let me take this opportunity real quick to. I should have transitioned to this, but I'm going to. We got a contest going on where you too could win an awesome prize. That's right, a brand new Quest 2 in a box, sealed. I'm telling you, it's brand new. I confirmed it. I haven't seen it, but they showed me a picture of it real fast, and I think I like it. I might take it. 13 ways to enter. Here's your 13 ways. There's a link in the description. Go ahead and click on it. Each one of these entries is your name into a raffle to win a Quest 2. I still don't know how many they're giving away, but I'm just going to say for now it's 1. Deadline October 17th. Check it out. Once again, link in the description. I might have won. Percent might have to make me some crabs, apparently. Right, Percent? Some lobsters.
Yeah.
Oh, lobster. There's a big
Lobster.
difference.
Yeah, we don't have lobster around here.
I
We
take
got
either,
shrimp,
man.
we got
Both
crabs,
of those are
we
too
got,
expensive for me nowadays.
oysters.
around here.
You know, I never got into crawfish though. That's one thing I never got into. But anyway, we're getting off topic a little bit, just a little bit.
I want to point out someone in the chat calling me percentage. That is absolutely false. The name is percent. It's unacceptable way to address me. So yeah, no, not cool.
You can
not cool.
blame Captain Kickass for that one. He started that.
Did
He like legitimately thought. Yeah, he legitimately was like, "Oh, hey, percentage," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna correct him. I'm just gonna let him keep saying that."
Ichigo's
yeah,
not allowed to
so-
enter. It's in the detail. Okay, and apparently there's only 1. They're giving away 1. Shout outs to Valve, Triangle Factory, and Dash League for doing that for us. Because honestly, if I had it physically, I don't think I would get rid of it. I think I would hold on to it and say I lost it. But that's just me. But I think in the rules, Ichigo's not allowed to enter. Right? Everybody agrees on that.
Yeah, I
Everybody
think we all
agrees.
agree.
Everybody agrees.
There's
Ichigo.
a threshold of how much you're allowed to win, and it gets
So
ridiculous.
just type that in like to the contest algorithm. Ichigo cannot win.
Hey, Itchy, hit me up. You know, we can enter in together. You know what I'm saying? Share some of that witchcraft.
Ah, damn. I should have thought of that one. All right. Well, I'm out.
You take him to Vegas. That's what we need to do.
I want to take Ichigo to Vegas. I have a feeling
Look, I have a
Ichigo is in
system.
Vegas.
Vegas. It's really easy. Just you double your bet every time you lose, and eventually you get all your money back. Boom.
Yeah. No, don't listen to the percentage over here.
Hey, it worked. Hey, last time I went to Vegas, I left like $600 up, so pretty good.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah. I like.
Yeah, no. The trick is you gotta
That's nice.
you gotta find a table with a very high limit, you know, and a very low minimum. It's not easy. And
Good luck.
everything could blow up, babe. But when you count drinks, I left there like $1,000 up, so totally worth it.
Totally worth it. Yep.
If you could drink, well, it's not like that too much anymore. They're making you pay for drinks nowadays. They're starting to skimp down on
No
everything,
way.
bro. Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
telling
maybe
you.
you go to the wrong casinos. You got to go to the Caesar's Palace, man.
Well, I
They hook you
don't
up.
big ball either. Like I'm just walking through trying to get free drinks.
Back in the day, they took care of you. These days, for 15 years, it's been like slowly getting worse and worse. And then COVID,
Again,
they're like,
MGM does a terrible job of taking care of you.
MGM does not sponsor this show. Do not go to MGM. Don't go anywhere.
But
hey,
no, you go to any of the Caesar's places, bro. Just tip the girl like $20 up front. You'll get tons of drinks.
This has been Casino Talk with Dashley TV. While we're waiting for this matchup, we're waiting for you guys want to see some standings. Fire! This horse is on fire. Never mind. He made some dope images. You want to check them out?
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
So let's check out the dash. They're gonna go by fast. I'm gonna try to fix this in the future, but let's check out Walker Tier first. Boom! Firehouse in the building. Those are your top teams for the cycle. What do you guys think of that?
I like it.
Blitz on top.
Cool.
Looks.
I need to be able to pause it. Let me do it again.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice to watch.
So we got fire.
Everyone's tied. You
A
win.
lot of ties. What the hell is this?
Everyone tied at 2 wins, man. Crazy. I guess that's how the tiers shake out. I'm curious if it's the same in like every tier. Is like Dasher all 3 and 3. I'm sorry, Sprinter all 3 and 3, and then Dasher's like all
Elimination.
Oh, it's
5 and
started?
1s.
No, they're still in the lobby.
Nah, they're just glitching around and killing each other.
Let's check out the sprinter tier.
We're actually waiting for one more UNSC player to pop in. I'm guessing they're making a sub here. Maybe someone's taking a bathroom break.
Well, here is another 3 wins.
And look, everyone at 3 and 3, pretty much across the board. Yeah, yeah, it's
see
kind
how-
of neat how that plays out.
Yep. You see how close everyone is too. People can hop pretty easily up and
Oh
up and
yeah,
down.
I mean the difference between the 6th place team and the 1st place team is like a few points, like 50 points. It's very low difference between these teams. So anyone could pop back up or down.
Now here's
I
where
think we're. Oh, hold on. I think we're missing a team here, man.
this is the top 8. This is the top 8 teams.
I think it broke his system. That it's like this does not compute. Like, it doesn't make sense. We're not putting them in.
Actually, we're missing a few teams. Where's Hotu at?
This is the top 8 teams. Only top 8 teams.
Ah, okay, top 8 teams.
Oh, okay,
you know
that
it
makes
says
sense.
that. It does say that actually.
It
You know
does
what
say
the
that.
graphic does. But
Yeah,
yeah, we
it's
look
our
at it
comprehension.
6-0 for Arc, and then 5-1 all the way down to Apex when you get to 4-2.
So Ark
everyone
is
pretty-
undefeated, really?
Well, Arc has not played any. I mean, who's the best team Arc's matched up against? Like Bias, maybe?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they haven't played Team M. They haven't played D.
They played other.
Okay.
Okay. So that's where the other loss comes from then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, but again, they've had a relatively easy schedule compared to a lot of.
I
the
mean,
other
that can
teams.
work against teams too. And they can get a wake-up call at the wrong time.
Yep.
Like in the playoffs. So that's a thing you got to be worried about. as a
Honestly, it's
team.
like great. It's great to take that loss in the last cycle of the season, right before playoffs, so your team like all's like, oh shit, we got to get our shit together. That's like the ideal scenario to be. Okay, Lat, for real, this is like just absolutely harassment. I need an adult. I feel bullied.
It's funny he tries to censor himself. I don't say it. I'm not censoring you, man. Go ahead, say it. Hey, but once again, shout outs to Firehorse for that graphics. Those are amazing.
Yeah.
Hey,
This dude, we're going. I want to say we're going to control point. I mean, I'm calling control point. If I'm wrong,
You just
I'm
want
wrong,
control
but
point because
God-
you want Dun to win, but I got UNSC.
I want them to. Yeah, of course I want them to win. They better win, dude. If they don't win, they're in trouble, man. I'm gonna.
I mean,
Yeah.
but UNSC's got a good lineup as well. I mean,
They do,
It's not
obviously.
Like, it's not like they're all just stationary position players. Those guys
Right.
are killers too.
Right.
It doesn't matter how
It's
sharp
gonna be-
everybody is.
It's gonna be tough. It's
That's
gonna
our
be
baby team. Want to see them
tough.
succeed.
Exactly. They're our baby team. We need to see them succeed.
Baby's gotta get smacked.
Um,
Put baby in the corner.
Man. Now the question is though, who's gonna win control point? Control point, it's a tough map. It's such a small map and it's so simple, but it's not. The strategies are crazy different from team to team. And honest to God, I don't believe we've ever actually sat down and worked with on control points. So it's gonna be up to them to figure it out. I mean, if the balance they're killing and they're button pressing and where they're killing and all sorts of stuff, the routes they're taking, it's gonna be.
You called
I
it
hope
on the
we get control
you called it on the last map. You called it and it happened. They went to go disrupt too much and they got behind them.
I mean, you can see it though. You can see it in real
Slid to the
time. Like, hey,
DMs.
they're sending people forward. They shouldn't. What the fuck are they doing? Like,
Yeah.
Like a DJ slid into the DMs.
Like if honestly, if I could have been in the fucking comms, you know, I mean that's illegal, but
We don't condone
don't
anything
fucking
that's illegal.
you son of a bitch.
Hey, I mean, but that's experience, and you know, sometimes in game you need a leader also to help like control everybody. Things get out of control very quickly, and just takes one bad play like that to lose it.
Yep.
So
I mean that's exactly right. I mean you got some guys who can outkill, but the coordination side of things, you gotta button that shit up, man. Definitely before playoffs. This is good though. You want to take your losses now so you can fix things before it's too late.
You ready to go? UNSC, the second map. Let's go. Make your stone
man.
percentage.
Yeah, Stone, who you got? You got, man.
Dashley.
Yeah, I got the.
Buzz, one of the best waterway teams.
Oh man, everybody's got Doug except for me.
I mean, they are, but like honestly,
I mean-
they are when they have Flippy. Like Flippy is an
Yeah, that's
impact
true.
player. He's a huge impact player. Like really.
Also,
yeah,
got the
I mean, I'll
taking
root
consideration
UNSC,
yelling not being there.
Yeah, me and
but I'm,
Makers.
yeah, but I'm expecting control point.
Yeah.
Red takes
There, Dawes missing a lot of her top players like Yellow.
Yeah,
and Flippy.
I mean, you could take if you took all the players missing, you could make a team that could beat 30 out of the 36 teams just with those missing players. It's really unfortunate how many players are out. I mean, Rusty's gone, Yellow's gone,
Yeah.
Alpha's not
True.
there,
takes B.
It's true. Those are the big names.
Takes B.
and then of course Flippy. I really do think is the highest impact player on this map. On their team. In fact, if you look at stats, I bet you anything, Flippy's top 10 in waterway points per second or minute or whatever it is.
I mean, is it just schedule? I mean, why aren't these people here? What's going on?
So you know,
You need these wins.
I'm just gonna say that they're too forgiving when they schedule with people about their time frames. You know, when they really could maximize their ability to be counted.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they kind of made these schedules. I don't know if they got full availability from all their guys before they scheduled the matchups this time. But oh, here we go. Got a countdown. Can we get that? Oh, they lost B though.
B's where the
But good
action
job,
is.
squad, clearing things up. He's actually in the enemy base. He was holding it down for a good bit, but his team wasn't able to capitalize on his work, so that's unfortunate. Spaghetti trying out a little bit of a different aim style today.
Blue takes B.
Bring in a shot.
And he sees that blue trail behind him. I want to know, did Spaghetti call that out? Did he tell his team, hey, someone's heading into our basement? You know, those types of things make a big difference. And he saw a blue trail again, and he just ignored it twice, and that resulted in him dying. I mean, realistically, these are small things that you can do to fix. All right, so there's 3 players in the enemy's base right now. They just captured it, but they didn't even try to get B, any of them. So
Yeah.
good kill right there by Noggle. I mean, fantastic kill, really. But they got to get B. Someone's got to. I mean, that's normally Rusty's job. Rusty's out, so I just don't know how much this team has worked together as a specific unit of these 5 players.
Nago looks so small right now.
He probably is crouching on his floor, if I had to guess.
One counter.
And there we go. Oh man, a last second counter. But hey, can we get this
There's
kill?
only
Can
2
we get
alive.
one more?
M-dubs.
Red team.
There we go.
They got it.
There we go.
Woo!
Good job.
Damn.
And that's kind of what we expected, like you said, Makers. It's a little bit of a more forgiving map because there's just so few different strats you can realistically try that it does oftentimes come down to who can outkill. It's very, very seldom that you see a team come out on top with lower KDs, but it happens.
It does. Yeah.
Elimination.
I mean, realistically, it's a confluence of factors that has to come together
What's
to
going
get
on
a
with
point.
Child there?
You know, this dude he's a what's the word? Wild card?
Yeah. Like, was he breakdancing? Like, did he do a head spin?
I just
don't know.
don't know. I can tell you that this team is hungry to get another point real quick because they did not like losing that payload, I promise. Ooh, another headshot. We get one more. We got himself a little streak going. Fractor getting the button. They still don't beat though. They keep consistently losing B to UNSC, which is making this take so damn long. I mean, not really. We're still not 5 minutes in, actually, but nonetheless, get the frickin' B, man.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to be more controlled. Gotta fly in there.
Yeah, I mean they're just flying through B and getting the enemy base, which is great in some ways, but I mean you need that follow through to get the point. You have to have all 3 buttons.
Score countered.
Oh, great job by 1UP countering that.
Missing B.
And now if they can get B, which they've been doing such a good job of all match, then they're in good position to score here. Oh, but Noggle ending that reign of terror.
Red takes
Good job.
C.
immediate counter on B. I mean, yeah, they're holding down B consistently, making it very difficult for them to capture that point. You see 2 to 3 UNSC players on B at all times almost.
Red takes C.
I mean, right now, just
Look at this guy.
more
though.
UNSC in their base.
Noggle is just like, yeah, they're turtling a good bit actually, but Noggle taking a few players out, and you see a follow through with quad on shocks. Or no, it's Spaghetti on shocks. Interesting. I don't believe I've seen Spaghetti using shocks before, but I guess he had such a great run with the rockets. He's just saying, hey, you know what?
Red team
I'm an explosives user now.
Red team countered.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Jesus, look at this. Noggle is just
I
a
know.
beast, man. He's trying his ass off. He really is. Like, he's putting in so much freaking work to make this happen. He's probably screaming at the team, like, dude, help me out. Holy shit, I'm 14-8. What are you guys doing?
I know.
Nice kill by Fractor there, getting their dash. He's gonna get up and get their button right now. Ooh, but there's so many red bodies down. It's just unrealistic.
Keep losing their
expecting to get a
base.
point here. Yeah, well, I mean that's part of it. I see just it's hard, man. This is tough because UNSC is consistently grabbing B. They're consistently getting enemy base, and then the is doing the opposite. They're just taking the enemy base only. Like, it's been a lot of back and forth, but again, with these types of killers, it just takes a team wipe and they get a score, and that's not like something that's out of the question here. That's definitely something that is capable of producing.
Blue team scores.
Oh, here we go.
countered.
Oh, and they counter a B.
You gotta get a
Take
team wipe.
it.
This is the
Enemy base.
does relentless.
I mean, both teams are looking for a team wipe. That's essentially what has to happen here because these guys are all staying pretty close to the buttons. I haven't yet seen someone trapped in basement or the bottom of B during countdowns, which is good. But hey, this is tough. This is a good fight. I mean, right now we're at 19 minutes, 6 minutes in.
Blue countered.
Bit of a pistol sniper battle. Yeah, look, and now they're countering B. But I see a red streak, hopefully looking to get that C. Maybe he took care of it. I don't know. Frozen Galaxy going back, looking for the kill. Interestingly enough, he's not using the stock right now, which is like funky because it looked like he was using it on the previous map.
Maybe
And he's
decides
getting
he
good
didn't like it.
headshots without it. He doesn't really need a stock, really.
Countered.
I mean, unless you're like pistol sniping, really. I mean,
He was, and he didn't use it.
B.
But right now, this is a good back and forth. I mean, this is crazy. We saw a fairly quick point, and now we're just like stalled here because UNSC adapted really well. Ooh, missing the shots. Yep, that's gonna be a death sentence. We got a lot of dead bodies on the red side. Spaghetti's really gonna need to push in because they're gonna. Oh shit! And here we go. There's only 2 people alive. to
There's only
counter
one
this.
alive. That looks like a point.
And there it is.
Wow,
there
and
it
the
is.
hold saves it.
Great job. The
Good
double
answer.
button hold. Yep.
I mean, I was about to say the game is starting to grind to kind of an equal momentum there, and then the UNSC stole that point. Didn't steal it. They killed their way to it.
Yep. UNSC is showing up today. I mean, this is a strong showing. No matter what happens. Now we already got another countdown. We got someone trapped in the basement. This ain't good.
Blue countered. Blue
Oh
countered.
boy. Fracture's just
Fracture.
struggling to find this damn dash pickup. Finally getting it.
Red team.
And he is an enemy base. If he can get that kill on Frozen Galaxy, he cannot. Oh man, that
Oh
was
man,
that
had the
was a
jump
game
and everything.
changer. That was a
Yep.
game changer. Had he gotten that kill, it would have been a point.
Yeah, it's a good job by Frozen getting the
Definitely
counter and
Frozen. Getting the
getting
kill,
the kill.
getting the counter.
yep, at the disadvantage
KC,
as well.
kill counter.
Red takes C.
Kill counter.
A.
Kill counter, kill counter, kill counter.
sound
Hey,
like-
we got a countdown. We got a dude trapped at the bottom of B. Not a great place to be in, but he does get the counter there. DN not holding the
3 alive,
button.
though.
DN not
Hold
holding the
that
button well enough. I mean,
Ooh.
you can't let them get the freaking counter, man, when you're holding a button.
It was a long countdown.
He's pulling an Ichigo here, hiding in the spawn a little bit. Spaghetti spazzing out, but hey, it's gonna work.
Oh,
It's a
that's a
team wipe.
lockout,
That's
yep.
it. That's it.
Boom!
There we go. Woo.
Fractor got the buttonhole. Whoa.
Quick answer.
That's-
Spaghetti just
yeah.
spazzing out there. Fun to watch. Hey, but look at this. I mean, now Quad and DN at 21 kills on their side. M-Dubs at 26, one up to 28. I mean, this is definitely panning out to be a really, really close game. Hard to say who's going to win.
Blue team countered. Blue team score.
And we already get another like, series of countdowns. This is really quickly just turning into a very even match. Child finally getting a kill on him. Oh, nice shot by Frozen Galaxy on the rails, taking him out. But Quadio with a headshot, epic. Quad, he does see a blue body. He needs to maybe. Okay, all right. His teammate took care of him. Risky situation to put himself in.
Blue takes B.
Nice kill by Quad. It's going back to take B. Take the button.
Red team
There you go.
score
Hold the
counter.
button. Hold the button.
Red team scores
Come on, man.
3,
You alive.
1.
There we go.
There it is.
There we
And they
go.
closed it out.
All right, but they did give
Damn.
up a point, and that was a very close match. But hey, I'm happy for my baby team making their way into the. I mean, hey, you know what I just noticed? That is a lowercase team, but when they pop up here, it's a capital. So interesting. Interesting.
That is
that
interesting.
they- But hey, you know, look at
Hey, it's a-
scoreboards here. Spaghetti button smashing. That's what he does best. But the kills are really even all across the board on their team. On the other end, one up crits, mashing buttons and getting kills. You know, top scorer for them. Great job, 28-23. Actually, he's the top killer on the map, tied with M-Dubs at 28-23. But he got more buttons out of it, so comes out on top. Yeah, no, that was a good match, man. That was one of the more fun waterways to see. It's something that pretty entertaining matchup. I'm looking forward to Control Point though. It generally it does kind of go more in the direction of Dom, but shit, the scoreboard, the 3-1 doesn't really show the full picture. That was a much more even match than the 3-1 would suggest. I mean, a 3-2 would have been probably a more appropriate score for what we actually saw play out there. But Control Point's a different map, and I do know one thing that Style Dev is very, very aware of, you know, positioning and control on this map, and then is gonna just have to outkill. Like, they're just gonna have to outkill in order to win this, because I genuinely think UNSC's probably put together a strong strategy. So positioning wise, UNSC's gonna have a leg up. You know, just raw mechanical talent, I think is gonna have a leg up. We'll just see how it plays out.
Yeah, no, I agree with that assessment. It's tough because it seems like, you know, you said earlier, Control Point seems kind of like it's just a, you know, individual talent type map, but it's not. There is some subtle strategies and things that if you don't adjust or account for, you'll just get steamrolled. So who knows? We'll see. I expect to see some really good individual fights though, and some good button dancing and dodging and all kinds of good stuff.
I'm scared.
Yeah, no,
I'm scared. I was confident at first, and now I'm just. I don't know. I don't know if UNSC is gonna pull it out. Doug came out strong on Dom. You guys called it, and I'm just running off of full, just luck. I'm running off of luck. So I'm hoping UNSC pulls it out.
So what I know is that of this team, DN and Quad are going to be fully kind of cognizant of what their task is. And then you're going to have Spaghetti just throwing his life away to go get the button, and he's probably going to have less impact than his score will suggest. And I'm not a knock on Spaghetti, not a knock on Spaghetti, but kind of a knock on Spaghetti. You know, there's something that we've talked about before. We'll see if he kind of switches it up. Fractor is great. He's one of the better mechanically talented players in the entire league, but we saw him do a little over disruption. So I don't know if that type of mentality will show back up here. And then Noggle's literally like the biggest wild card of any team I've ever seen. Like, the guy is super incredibly talented, just one of the most talented players I've ever seen play any game. And I don't know. I just don't know how he's going to put that to use here. If it's going to help objective, if it's not so much. But I do know Noggle running around killing people will fuck up Style Dev's, you know, plans and positioning. So, man, I'd love to call this but I just can't. I don't know how their strategy is going to play out against UNSC's. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a good fight. I'm hoping that we see less than 20%, 20-second difference between the two teams, just because that'll be more exciting. But I have such a hard time calling. I'm going to root for my baby team, of course, but we'll see. I can't take credit for what happens here because I've never actually worked with them on this map. I've worked with Bias on it, but not yet. And so they did beat Onyx last time they went to Control Point. So they do have a generally good idea how to do it. I know Quad has put thought into this map before. I know DN has. I just don't know how it's going to play out. So this will be good. This will be good to watch. I just assume that Style Devs put a lot of time into it. They're talking right now. You know, they're actually going over positioning and things that are critical to winning this map.
Yeah, I like how UNSC is doing actual talking and just messing around. Shooting
I mean, it does in a lot of ways reminds me of TMNM Season 1, just like straight killers, and they were just getting into the game. They hadn't really sat there and put crazy thought into positioning and things like that. But that said, a lot of the strategies that TMNM employs today was just because their players naturally fell into the roles that they have. And I think we're seeing that with a little bit over time. It's like you can build a strat around what your players do. You know, you take the good, you throw out the bad, and that's kind of how everything works. As long as people are cognizant of each other and how their playstyle affects their other players, you know, there's a lot of variance into what works in this game, and we haven't even touched the surface of how we can take the meta. I understand that people like Odd are always like, oh man, it's done. You know, we've already figured everything out. It's like, nah, not
man.
really, man. There's counters on counters on counters. We've got a really long way to go. Even if we never see another payload map, I promise you the meta will continuously shift. It just always does, and that's how it works in these games. Eventually, someone's going to do something that used to happen, and it becomes cyclical. We see that already on Launchpad. They're pulling in rockets into the very end phase of that, where we stopped seeing that for a while, and now it's coming back. And I expect that type of thing to consistently shift the meta as one player gets really good at something, whether that be like SMGs. I strongly believe that could become part of the meta, going forward. All it takes is one really strong player to show us how it's done, and then everyone's going to start copying them. So by all means, I don't think we're even scratched the surface of what's possible in any of these maps, really. I don't think it's settled. And we do say, Dom, it's really hard to strategize in that. That's definitely true, but at some point, some team's going to come up with some crazy strategy that just consistently wins, so that'll shift meta too.
Yeah, the game's still young, and I mean, hell, there's still changes to the game that could completely topple current metas, so.
Yeah. I mean, if the spoiler alert that I'm not going to say on stream happens, I mean, who knows? Who knows what that'll do to the game? Just drastic changes.
I mean, them just
Spoiler
addressing the
alert! What's going on,
issue.
man?
I can't say. If you want, I'm gonna plug one of my servers that actually Yellow started. If you want to find out about any spoilers coming up, join the data miner server.
What is it? Can you give us a hint? Is it?
I can't, man. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Some people really enjoy waiting to hear the end result, but let's just say it's a pickup that we have not seen yet, and it'll change the meta in a very strong way.
What?
It's not a weapon. But yeah, no, you want to find out about that?
At least that's
head
the best
over to
clue
the
we can
data
get.
miner.
It's not a weapon. All right. We can
Head
tell you what
over
it's
to data
not.
miners,
It's
man.
not a weapon.
Yep. But head over
And there's
to
always
data miners,
chances. And there's always chances that whatever new things the devs put in is for a specific game mode also.
Yep.
and not,
Yeah, it could be like
no.
the sword, which was only supposed to be on a limb, and then they decided to scrap it all together, which I'm actually cool with. Personally, I think a sword doesn't belong in this game. It would totally change things in such a ridiculous direction. But it would be cool to have
a limb, though,
mutator.
if everybody had it, and it would be interesting to see a team on the other side all with swords, and you got like shotguns or something. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Swords and
but-
shields. I mean,
Yeah.
a lightsaber running around. It'd be
But,
fun.
yeah.
It'd be fun. But
The
I
idea
can't
is cool,
imagine-
but yeah, the practice I'm sure is garbage.
I can't imagine the
not
implementation of
easy.
that.
Hey, Odd said to check your DMs. Apparently, he's trying to slide into them.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh.
I'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
I like that. That wasn't a
Yeah.
okay. That was a oh.
yeah.
Naughty. All right, let's check it out. What's going on? What's the next map? Do you guys know what the Dom is gonna be? I mean not Dom, the control point. Let me see if I can bring up the. No, I forgot to open that app. I was gonna bring up the map so we could talk about the map, but I forgot to open that program. Anyways,
Man, we all know what the map looks like.
yeah. And I was trying to fill the void, but we can talk about the Val contest. This awesome green contest that's going on. Link in the description. Go check it out now. One brand new Quest 2. One Quest 2 going to one lucky person. 13 ways to enter. Here are your ways to enter. Boom, boom, boom. More in the description. Deadline October 17th. Shout out to Val, Triangle Factory, and Dash League for doing that for the community. That's so nice. That's so nice.
That is awesome.
That is great.
They're so good to us. Why? Why? We don't deserve that.
You don't deserve it, maybe.
Nah.
Actually, no, Dre, you deserve all kinds of quests.
We still got lanyards. We still got magnets. We still got stickers. I just got new stickers. So if you guys want
yeah,
those,
shout
me
out
up.
to you, Dre, for sending me the lanyard. Pretty dope.
If you haven't got your lanyard, hit me up again. Satan Slayer and Million, yours are going out. I can't do it today, so I guess it'll be going out Monday. I know I said I was going to go last week, but I didn't. But I got yours already set up to go. Anybody else, if you haven't got your lanyards or magnets or patch or anything, hit me up so I can get that to you. I apologize. I don't have a good system about doing this stuff. I just kind of remember on the fly. So just get at me. I want to get you what you deserve. Shout outs to Worthen. Shout outs to Wildcat, Team Life, Ditz, and everybody else who donates, giving us the opportunity to do that. Shouts to my staff, man. You guys are here with me all day, all morning. You guys got matches. We got D versus D. That's going to be the hardest match to call because I'm just going to be saying D.
Yo, Dre,
What's going on? Yeah.
we got one more map, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we're ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was waiting. Oh, you guys need the signal
Yep.
again? Sorry.
Yeah, we're trying to signal you. Peace.
Oh, yeah. You're good. You're good. I didn't. I keep. I
Was that the style dev?
yeah, started. Yeah.
I'm sorry, UNSC style dev. Not the. You can't say that anymore. you know?
Yeah, but I didn't.
That's
I didn't
the
catch
commish.
it.
Is that the commish?
I just thought you were
that's-
showing him
He's,
just
just,
like- yeah.
he's O commish.
Here we go. Dashley.
All right, let's see it, man. Again, I think it's gonna come down to seconds. I expect this to be close, but we'll see.
Red team has captured
Red team getting the button first. Lots, not death in the middle.
has captured
Yep.
the control point.
You can see 1UP's point of view is just like a teleportation of death. Yeah, just
Exactly. And then, you know, Spaghetti, I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for rockets, you know?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Give him a little time. There'll be rockets.
I'd like to see it. I genuinely do think that there is a place for rockets in this map. I just don't think a single player has figured it out yet.
They're just inconveniently placed as well. So
They're very inconvenient. I mean, definitely, but I want to see it, man. Like, I'm not going to
Yep.
be the player to bring that meta to this map, but someone is, and I want to see it.
no, it's for sure is gonna happen. Same with more shield usage. You know, we see a little bit of it.
That's right.
They're right
Now,
there.
the off to a strong start, doubling the pace of UNSC. So right now, I mean, their monster killing is working out. Frozen Galaxy in this little gamer smash spot, holding shit down, but he's low in health.
Yeah, we
And
see
you can-
Fractor 6-1. I mean, he probably
let's
held
find
that for
Fractor.
himself.
Blue team has captured
Hey, you're right.
Fractor the Cractor. Fractor is such
Looks
a
like
he's such
UNSC
an
is
X factor
capturing
too,
out.
just like Noggle. Oh, a nice headshot there. You know, actually, Fractor's like real debut to the you know community at large was a tournament on Control Point where he had his teammates not show up, and he had the 1v2 against Fourth Horseman and another good player, and he didn't win, but he wrecked shit. Like his KD was insane. He was constantly winning the battle, but he just couldn't win the war because it's hard to control that actual button. Even if you get like 2 kills at a time, it's still pretty rough. But this guy's a monster. I mean, you see his mechanics. He's a real strong player. Man, not getting that kill is pretty rough though.
Red team has captured the control
And you know they're missing one of their best control point players in Vegan, you know, Yellow. That guy is very inventive on this map. I mean, he is a pain in the ass to fight.
Blue team has captured the control
Real pain in the ass to fight on this map.
This is close.
Yep,
UNSC
they're
is
catching
closing
up.
the gap.
They've made up
Yep.
significant ground here. Significant ground.
Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point.
Oh, Drake.
Gotta get that button, dude. They're just rolling. I mean, it's so close right now.
Oh yeah.
Frozen Galaxy back on the stock. It looks like. So he's just gonna hold this gamer smash spot with the stock.
Captured the control point.
AJ, we lost the Discord stream.
Captured the control point.
Oh, okay.
Red team has taken the lead.
M-Dub's grabbing the button back. I mean, we're 2 seconds apart from each other. UNSC just now took the lead.
Taken the lead.
And Doug just took it back, but I mean this is close as all hell. This is like exactly like I was saying before the match. I expect it to be really close. UNSC's got really good positioning, and
Over there.
you see
Control.
that Fractor and players like that are just got really good killing power, so it's really evening out.
You got it back?
He's gonna take care of scoreboard, hit the button. You still got that gamer smash
Good
spot being
headshot.
controlled by a stock. All right, there he goes. He takes the stock out. He's gonna have to try to take style dev out.
Captured the control point. Red team
Man, this is real close now.
Very close, very
Super
close.
close.
DN taking care of business right there. Oh, taking style dev out. That's crucial.
the control point.
This is a total
Whoa.
coin toss right here.
This is it really, and I mean that's kind of what you expect.
That
when you-
extra
when you
dash
look
on
at
the button
strength of
pickup
these teams.
is really messy. See, that's what kind of stuff that throws off the meta.
Yep. Oh, nice kill there. That was pretty big for Fractor to take care of that. They do have 2 players down. Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh man, this guy is nuts.
Man, and
Did he just
now
freeze?
that gap just grew huge. 30,
Nope,
almost
nope,
20
nope,
something.
nope,
All right.
False alarm, false alarm.
No power fit. False alarm.
False alarm.
Wow, another
It
great
was a
kill.
pop-up.
Frozen Galaxy. He gets taken out. Lots of death. I mean, that's what you expect on a map like this. Ooh, ooh, shit. They traded. Quadro and Style there.
Red team has captured.
Claudio, actually a former UNSC player
Has
himself.
captured
Man,
control point.
now 30 point spread. These really pulling away.
These pulling away, but I mean, this is not like, oh my god, territory for UNSC.
Oh no,
by any
it's like one
stretch.
team. It's like one team wipe. This is all that
Right.
gap really
Right,
represents.
that's exactly right. And you know what? They're not even looking in Frozen Galaxy's direction, which is. Oh, but you know what? They take care of business. And Staldev trying to come out here and clear off this little ledge. Can't do it. DN cracked player.
Red team has captured
One of
the
the
control
best new
point.
players in the league by far.
Red team has captured the control point.
Jesus.
Blue team has captured the control
Oh, nice job by Novel, man.
Yeah.
His game sense is ridiculous sometimes. And that headshot right there was insane. Another headshot that was pretty insane by DN. DN's got some of the best dancing I've seen
Blue team has captured
of any player.
control point.
Quad popping down in this little
Control point.
gamer smash spot, but taken out.
The control point.
Now Frozen Galaxy's here. Must have been listening to stream because he stopped using the stock.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team
Oh
has
shit!
captured
Look at
the
that kill.
control point.
Epic.
That's pulled
Epic
away
job.
by a significant amount, but UNSC
You know,
is
they're
not far
catching up.
behind.
They're catching up. I mean, look at this. They're controlling the middle in a very great fashion, but Noggle there to finally take the button back. But this is not by any means settled. This is so close. We've seen them make up a similar gap already, so it's not. I mean, it's not impractical for them to make it up again. Right now, like you know, like Maker said, it takes one team wipe, and they're gonna make up this entire gap.
Yeah, but they're not
I'm not
getting
saying
it.
that's easy. I'm not saying that's easy. You know, I mean, that's a tall order. That's a very, very tall order. Oh, but one up Crit doing his part for sure.
They got control for a couple cycles.
Yeah, here we go. So they're actually making up pretty significant ground here, and is prioritizing kills over buttons.
The control point. Blue team
Lots of death.
captured the control point.
See that a lot.
Has captured the control
Time to catch up is right now.
Yep. I mean, now we're at 200 seconds, so now it's when things start getting crucial. I mean, every bit of this point differential becomes significantly more important once you hit the 200 mark. That's when your team needs to start a little bit of the panic mode. Hey, maybe we need to make some adjustments. What we're doing isn't quite cutting it. It's very close though. I mean, we have a 20-second
close.
differential, and so they can definitely make it up. It's just they do need a sense of urgency about the button itself. But man, this is turning out to be a great match. Like I said,
Oh, yeah.
before it started, 20 seconds seems to be
Yeah, sure.
pretty on par with what I was expecting. But hey, good job by Noggle
what
getting a
the
headshot
heck?
there. He's low in health though, and he's gonna get taken out. And look, he's letting UNSC kind of get back in position, which I think is gonna start making a difference. Yeah, I mean UNSC's kind of set up defensively to where these guys trickle in, get the button, and die. You can almost guarantee someone's behind them on that scoreboard, and they are, and
Mod-
they take care of them.
Hey, Mod,
I mean,
I had no idea, man. I'm sorry. I've never muted anybody in the server before.
Yeah, it's I guess it's set by default now, and it was weird because I was seeing my little icon popping up, but I couldn't talk.
Sorry,
Oh
man.
shit,
what
what's
a
up,
mod.
Mod? Hey dude, how you been?
Man, I wish I could have got in a little earlier because now I'm all stressed now that the score is this close.
No, they're making it up though. They're making it up, dude. 10
They
seconds.
are.
Like, I mean, your team has gotten set up pretty. You know, if you don't mind, share some strat. Like, you know, what's going on here?
To be honest, I wish they were following our strat just a little closer because I'm not. I mean, it seems like they're doing it now, but in the beginning I was seeing some deviations there.
Sure.
It looks like they're doing the strat now, and it looks like it's working.
I mean, their positioning is clearly superior to Does. You know, and that part's pretty obvious, and you've made up significant ground, but now you're seeding it up a little bit. And all it takes is you do have to get control of the area, but once y'all get in position, you can see the points just rising and rising and rising. Your positioning is super great.
Yeah, they got a couple.
Oh, you missed the
holy
button.
shit! What?
With insane amounts of kills right
Dude,
now.
did you see that? Did you see the? Oh man, he might not have been on stream. That's a shame. Dude, Fractor had this amazing move where he jumped up and dropped down and got a headshot in the It was epic. But look, I mean, y'all are back in position here. You're gonna see making up some. It's so close, man. This is gonna come down to the wire. There's no question. 10 points differential. I mean, they've made up so much space here. You've got
they're
really
making
good
it right
positioning.
here.
I mean, this is
Yeah, one
this is
thing-
great.
One thing you don't really see that often on this map is having
Oh, they're
two
about to tie
plus
it up.
players with extreme kill death
Oh
scenarios.
man,
Wow, wow. Holy shit. Yeah, UNSC coming back hard. I mean, holy shit.
Ooh. Are we gonna see a
So
lead
we
change?
haven't
That's
taken the
left.
lead yet.
We did. I think we for a split second we saw a lead change, and now it's back in your favor. But man, we're coming down to the absolute wire here. Oh shit, Spaghetti making a massive mistake.
Oh,
Like I
Sal
said,
got the
cannot
color changed before he
sacrifice.
died.
You don't want to just hit the button and die. That's absolutely not the goal right now. You gotta get that button, Novel. You gotta get that button, man. Oh,
Oh,
man.
it looks like
Here
UNSC 's
we
gonna
go.
take the
UNSC
lead.
takes the lead.
Oh
UNSC
my
taking the lead.
god!
Whoa,
Holy
not
shit.
taking.
Wow, look at
Everybody,
this.
are you
Oh,
watching this?
Fractor.
Are you not
Oh, man.
entertained?
So close, so close. Where the hell's the rest
Tied
of the
up
other?
again.
Entertained!
Tied up. Z takes 1 point. Oh man, this is crazy.
Holy shit, this
So
is gonna come down to
close.
the absolute seconds. This is insane.
Oh,
2 seconds
we're down.
essential, 6 seconds left. He's trying
Get
to
in
get
there.
the kill before he moves in there. Holy shit, 3 seconds left.
Wow,
Oh,
great
shit.
defense.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. 1 second.
Oh man,
Oh.
3 seconds.
Oh shit, 3
Hey,
seconds.
dude.
Z
I-
sneaks
that-
it
I'm
out.
sorry,
It's the
that
closest
is-
match yet.
That is
That is the closest
absolutely
match.
bar none the best control point match I've seen.
Holy
Crazy
shit.
shit.
Oh,
UNSC
this is
did
so
such a
close.
freaking great job, but like you
Oh,
said, Mod,
amazing.
it did seem like there was a little bit of deviation on the positioning, and man, just a little bit of tightening up, and that would have been a wrap. I mean, that was fantastic showing.
Oh my god.
Like being down 30 seconds at the time that they were down 30 seconds and just completely erasing that lead, taking the lead. It just came down to like at the very end, it was literally just who's gonna outkill who because there was no damn time to get set up in any sort of positioning. And at the end of the day, that was one of the most entertaining, best matches I've seen. Period. I mean, super, super close. Crazy, crazy job by UNSC.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Look at those scores.
Wow,
Yep.
man. That was amazing match. Holy crap. That was amazing. I can't say much, but D pulled it out with a W. Amazing.
Damn.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. That's as close as you can get. You can't ask for much more than that. I mean, both teams did an amazing job.
Yep,
Um,
absolutely. But holy
Top
shit,
two
man.
top two on the have almost 26,000 points. That's pretty crazy.
That's insane. That's insane.
I mean,
That's
Wow.
like a whole team's worth of points.
That really is. That's nuts.
it could be closer, like a 5-map, matchup, and then going all the way to the 5th map.
Yeah.
But don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, everybody.
This is
Go ahead.
This is probably like a playoff preview. I mean, we could see both these teams face off in playoff, and that would
Sure.
be great match to watch. I'm really would love to see them both come out with their A game. And realistically, I mean, we do know that next time, of course, they'll have Flippy and they'll have Rusty and some of their better players. But man, that was epic. That was great by both teams. Really just crazy.
That's
Way better than I anticipated. I mean,
probably
holy
the
shit.
closest match this season.
Yeah, I mean, has there been a closer match? Has any game come
there's
down?
been
to
some
that?
close
There's
ones,
been some close
but-
ones.
I don't think
But
we've
3
ever
seconds
seen
on-
it. Yeah,
on
I don't think we've
control
ever seen it stay within 3 seconds for the
Yeah,
last 25.
Right,
And
like,
that was
like the
pretty,
entire way too. Like it wasn't
and that was
just they
dramatic.
made up a 10-second gap at the very end and fell short. No, it was like you're the leader, and in
Oh,
the
yeah.
end it just came down to 3 seconds. It's just nuts.
Oh,
Like,
and
anyone
then you
could've
add
won
in,
that.
and you add in the Payload roller coaster too, and I would say this is probably.
That's
the
what I'm
top
saying.
match so far this season.
Payload was super close. Even Dom, 3-1, but hey, come on, you saw it. They were getting countdown. That was close as shit too. Anyone could have won that. I'd say all 3 of these matches, but in my opinion, I mean, I don't know, you have to go back, but this may have been the closest match we've ever seen. And truthfully, this is one that Dash League should promote. I mean, that was epic gameplay by both teams. I mean, holy shit, I don't think I've seen anything this epic.
Percent became
shit.
Oprah for a second there. You get a checkpoint. You get a checkpoint.
You get a checkpoint. You get a checkpoint.
Yeah, it's kind of a classic old versus new. I mean, obviously
That's
Claudio is one of the OGs, but like a lot of those guys are relatively new to the Dash League, and the UNSC players. I mean, M-Dubs is new to the team, but he's been in since the very beginning. So, I mean, we've got a bunch of old guys versus a bunch of new guys, and I think it's great that. Because some of these new guys, man, they come in and they start just kicking everybody's ass, and then you got to worry about them, But
Yep, absolutely. So
it's nice to see how close that was. I think there's
Yeah,
room for
I mean,
improvement
I
on
think
both
both
sides.
these teams are going to end up with like pretty good, MMR gains off of those matches because I mean they were so close. It wasn't by any stretch of the imagination like one side did better. That honestly, if you played that 6 times, I bet you we get 3 wins on one team and 3 wins on the other team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got that same feeling.
All right, everybody.
sure.
We got a bunch of matchups coming up later on. Next match we got is UNSC coming back again versus
Yeah, I'm a
Team
little
Name.
scared. I'm a little scared. Not
That's
gonna
at
lie.
1 p.m. Pacific
good
Standard
showing,
Time.
good
We're gonna
showing.
see how that goes, and then at 2:30 we got HHI versus Sky. HHI versus Sky, my guys. And then after that we got D versus D. HHI versus Sky. D versus D. That should be like an undercard. Like I like that rhyme scheme. At 5 p.m. So join us all day for Dash League, baby. It's Dash World. We'll be back. We can just do quick shout outs and last words. Makers, any last words, shout outs?
I mean, shout out to both these teams. I mean, that was an awesome display. I mean, fine, UNSC's got old heads, but they also kind of took last season off and you know, kind of lost some of their strength and added a whole bunch of new guys. And then these, like, top 3 ranked or something like that. I would have to double check MMR, but I think they were 3rd ranked coming into this cycle. So they've been obviously doing some damage throughout all these things. So UNSC was the underdog from an MMR perspective, and they came and took it to them. It could have gone either way. So that was awesome. So shout out to both teams for stepping it up and making a good match.
Percent. Thank you for helping me out. Good luck on your match. I'd be scared, but you know, because
I am.
Usually,
Dude, I am.
usually when a team played a match, then they're gonna be tired for the next one. They have a double header, but no, that's not how it works with Hyper Dash. You get warmed up with the
No,
first
you
match.
get warmed up. That's right. No, I am scared. And
So,
look, my
any last
team's
words and
always
shout-outs? Go ahead.
always telling me like, hey, you know, you're always like overemphasizing this. Like when we went to Apex, I was like super serious about it, and they're all like, nah, fuck it, we got this. I'm like, absolutely not. Like this is a good team. We need to fucking worry about this. We need to get our shit together. I'm gonna be that way about this match, man. We got to get our shit together. I just saw a very strong performance and a very scary team to have to face, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous, not gonna lie.
All right, Mod, thank you for joining us. Sorry you were muted, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened. Somebody's conspiracy against you, but any last words or shout outs?
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been in the booth, but I guess the default is that you come in muted, and then I think you have to manually unmute them or something. Yeah, I want to say shout out to UNSC for like gritting it and grinding it out, because they were down a bit, and that can, like, CP is so mental. It takes a lot of mental, you know, strength to like be like, oh fuck that, we're gonna just push on through anyways, and they damn near pulled it out.
Barely, but let's see how the MMR shakes out for that. Stone, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Any last words or shout outs from you?
Yeah, I'm very surprised at the performance from UNSC, especially against Vuz, the 3rd ranked team. Just amazing how close that was. Even considering with like Vuz got their players, it was even like close. Like Vuz still has very good players playing, like despite them not having a top lineup. And that was just amazing performance from UNSC.
Yeah. Yep. All right, everybody, we'll be back again at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Team Name versus UNSC. Till then, shout outs to the board, shout outs to Triangle Factory, Val, Equip VR, and everything, all the other sponsors that help us out. Shout outs to my staff. I couldn't do it without you guys, man. Thank you so much. To my team, shout outs to my clan HH. Shout outs to Worthen, Bits, Wildcats, Ichigo, Quad for all of their donations. Because of them, we could give away stuff. Still got lanyards, magnets, stickers. Hit me up, DM. We're gonna get the heck out of here. We'll be back. Peace.
Thank you, Dre. See ya.